Hey, you're in my English class.
Yes, I am.
Did you buy the textbook yet?
No, it's really expensive.
How much is it?
The original price is over $200.
We could buy it from a former student.
We could also buy the used version.
That is a great idea.
I will give you the website to buy used books.
Thank you so much.
No problem at all.
When are you going to register for classes?
My registration date is next month.
That is terrible.
Yeah, it is very late.
Mine is next week.
Why is your date so early?
I am a student athlete.
Maybe I should play a sport.
Soccer tryouts are tomorrow.
I don't like soccer.
Would you rather have a late registration date?
I actually would.
How many classes did you manage to get?
I only got 2.
I only got 1.
There are too many full classes at this college.
I never get the classes I need.
Have you tried asking the professor for a spot?
That doesn't work all the time.
At this point, we will graduate in 10 years.
That is so early.
What are you talking about?
I think we will graduate in 15 years.
You are funny. Are you excited for the first day of school?
No, I'm very afraid.
What is to be afraid of?
I am afraid of the teacher.
But you haven't even met her yet.
I have heard bad things about her.
What bad things?
I heard that she doesn't let anyone laugh.
That is ridiculous.
The older kids told me that.
They are just trying to scare you.
Oh, really? Thank goodness.
I have never seen you before.
I am a new student.
Where are you from?
I am from Japan.
I love Japan.
What do you love about it?
I love the food, the culture, and the location.
I could show you around someday.
That would be so fun.
But first, can you show me around here?
It would be my pleasure.
Let's start after school. Did you finish the math project?
I have not started.
But it's due tomorrow.
I thought it was due next week.
Do you even pay attention in class?
I guess not.
Do you know where to start?
Not at all.
I can help you.
That would be awesome.
I'll help you at my house tonight.
I'll be there.
Did you bring the pie chart for our presentation?
You're going to be mad.
What did you do?
I forgot the pie chart.
How could you forget?
I am so sorry.
Where is it?
It is at home.
Are your parents at home?
My mom is at home.
Ask her to drop it off.
I will call her right now. I am doing poorly in my history class.
What is your grade?
I have an F.
You need to do well on the final exam.
I am planning to study.
That did not work all the times before.
What do you think I should do then?
Look at the smart person's test answers.
But that is cheating.
What other choice do you have?
I would rather fail the class than cheat.
You're a good student. I have a book report.
What book are you doing it on?
I have to read To Kill a Mockingbird.
That is an excellent book.
That is good to know.
Do you have the book yet?
I am planning to get it soon.
You should borrow it from the library.
What is the library?
You have never heard of the library?
I have never heard of it.
At the library, you can borrow books for free. I'm planning to put gum in Miss Miller's hair.
Why would you do such a thing?
Because Miss Miller gives too much homework.
She is so nice, though.
I do not care.
You might get suspended.
What does that mean?
It means you have to leave school for a while.
That's the punishment?
Yes, it is worse than detention.
Suspension sounds like a vacation to me.
Say that to your parents. I have 5 classes and 40 hours of work weekly.
Your life is so stressful.
Sadly, it is.
I am only taking 2 classes.
Do you have work?
I am too lazy to work.
Don't you want money, though?
My parents are rich.
My parents are poor.
I'm sorry to hear that.
They're poor, but honest, good people.
Good for you. I am so hungry.
I am hungry too.
How many more minutes until lunch?
30 more minutes.
That is too long.
I know. I hear your stomach growling.
Do you have any food in your backpack?
I have a bag of chips.
Can I have some?
Maybe next time.
Wait, why not now?
Because I'm going to eat the chips.
Do you live in the dorms?
Yes, I do.
What do you like about it?
I get to see my friends almost all the time.
What else?
I don't have to see my parents.
How much does it cost to dorm?
It is very expensive.
Tell me exactly how much.
You're going to faint after I tell you.
Just tell me.
It costs $15,000 per year. I wish I was a cheerleader.
Why do you want to be one?
Cheerleaders are popular.
Popularity is not important.
If you're popular, everyone knows you.
I think you have been watching too many movies.
No, I have not.
You can be popular in other ways.
What other ways?
You could just be nice to people.
That is so hard.
This is why you are not popular. The lunch menu is so bad today.
What is the cafeteria serving?
Leftover meatloaf and Brussels sprouts.
That is disgusting.
I'm thinking of buying something from the vending machine.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
What's wrong with the vending machine?
It steals your money.
Vending machines can't steal.
Yesterday, I inserted $1 and no food came out.
I think I'll just go to the cafeteria.
Meatloaf and Brussels sprouts sounds good right now, right?
I am so nervous for the class presentation.
Don't be. You're so smart.
I know, but I don't like big audience.
Do you want my advice?
Of course I do.
Imagine the audience in their underwear.
That is insane.
It really works.
Have you tried it?
Yes, I got an A on my presentation.
I'll try it then.
You can do it. Tomorrow is show and tell.
Yeah, I know.
I am bringing my new purse for show and tell.
Purses are boring.
No, they're not.
Well, I'm bringing my dog.
You can't bring dogs to school.
No one has to know until tomorrow.
You are going to get into so much trouble.
But I'll be the coolest kid in school.
You won't be saying that in jail.
I am not falling for that.
Did you get a partner for the geometry project?
I am still looking around.
Do you want me to be your partner?
I am sorry, but I do not.
What is wrong with me?
You're known as someone who is very lazy.
That is so not true.
Well, it's what I heard from our classmates.
You can't always trust people.
You do make a good point.
Give me a chance, and I won't let you down.
Okay, I trust you. Mom, can you buy me a laptop?
You are only 13.
Everyone in school has one.
They must be rich then.
I really need it.
What do you need it for?
I want to bring it to school for homework.
Aren't there computers at school?
They are way too slow.
Back in my day, there were no computers.
I hate it when you say that.
I hate it when you ask for things.
Excuse me, aren't you in my math class?
Yes, I think I am.
Could I please borrow your notes?
Sure, but please hurry with them.
I will. I only want to look over them.
We went over some of the new material yesterday.
Was it very difficult?
It was not too different from what we learned.
Did the teacher mention the test?
The test will be next week.
Thank you for your help.
Sure. Good luck studying.
Excuse me, where can I find a dictionary?
What kind of dictionary would you like?
A bilingual dictionary would be nice.
Well, there are many printed dictionaries.
Is there one you'd recommend?
Personally, I like the digital dictionaries.
Do you sell those here?
Yes, they're like mini computers.
They are much more expensive, aren't they?
Unfortunately, they can be expensive.
I think I'll stick with the printed version.
Either way, I'm sure it will be very useful.
Give me your lunch money.
Stop it, or you will be sorry.
Are you arguing with me?
I'm tired of you taking my money.
I'm going to give you one last chance.
Are you going to hit me?
I'm going to hit you hard.
I'll just tell the principal.
You are lying.
Just hit me now, and you'll see I'm not lying.
Okay, I'll leave you alone. I have a problem.
Tell me about it.
I got hired at a restaurant and a clothing store.
What's the problem?
I can only work for one of them.
I think you should work at the restaurant.
Tell me why.
Folding clothes is annoying.
What else is bad about clothing stores?
Customers always mess up the clothes.
Anything else?
You get tips at restaurants.
That's a good point.
I want to be a doctor.
Why do you want to be a doctor?
Doctors make a lot of money.
Doctors also have to go to school for a long time.
Never mind. I want to be an engineer.
Why do you want to be an engineer?
Engineers make a lot of money.
Will you be happy though?
If I have a lot of money, I will be happy.
Money doesn't equal happiness.
But I can buy whatever I want with money.
You can't buy friends, family, or love.
I just turned 16 yesterday.
16 is a great age.
What's so great about being 16?
You can get a job.
I didn't know that.
You have to get a work permit though.
Thanks for telling me.
No problem. Tell me when you get a job.
Is it hard to get one?
Yes, employers don't like to hire people under 18.
That's going to change when they meet me.
Your confidence will surely get you a job. I'm going to quit school.
I don't recommend that.
Don't worry, I'm going to start a business.
What kind of business?
I'm going to make robot that does chores.
Have you made the robot yet?
No, but I'm starting to.
If you do manage to complete it, it would sell well.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to quit school.
You were right. Who needs school if you have a great idea?
I'm just worried my parents won't understand.
They love you. They'll understand. How long have you been watching TV?
About 10 hours.
You need to get a job.
Why? You and Dad make so much money.
You can't just sit around all day.
But I'm not good at anything.
Everyone is good at something.
Well, I'm good at watching TV.
Why don't you become a TV critic?
I would love to watch TV and write reviews.
See? You are good at something.
Thanks, Mom. I'll start looking for jobs now. I'm trying to find a job to pay for college.
Good for you.
Do you have a job right now?
Yes, I am a waitress.
Any tips on finding a part-time job?
Be friendly, offer your resume, and dress nicely.
I've done that so many times.
Sometimes companies don't need any employees.
How did you get your job?
Just send applications and hope someone calls.
So, is it based on luck?
A little bit luck helps. Before this interview starts, any questions?
Nope. I'm ready to go.
Okay, great. Tell me about yourself.
I'm 35 years old with a degree in teaching.
Why do you want to become a teacher?
I want to improve students' futures.
What subject would you like to teach?
I would love to teach science. I was a science teacher once.
Interesting. What made you change jobs?
Scientists don't really interact with kids.
True. I'll call you back if I decide to hire you.
Thanks. I hope to hear from you soon. What is your job?
I'm a teacher.
What grade do you teach?
I teach ninth graders.
Do you like your job?
I hate it.
What do you hate the most?
I hate that they never listen to me.
You can always punish them.
I hit them.
You what?
I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to find a job, and it's hard.
I think it's because you have never worked before.
You're right. Employers like to see someone with experience.
That is unfortunate.
I can't get a job if no one will give me a chance.
Try to sell yourself.
How am I going to do that?
Talk about your talents.
I can lick my nose.
Not that kind of talent.
I'm the captain of the basketball team.
There you go. Try mentioning that.
How was your first day of work?
It was terrible.
What happened?
My coworkers bullied me.
How did they bully you?
They said I didn't deserve to be there.
You're the most passionate veterinarian I know.
I don't deserve this kind of treatment.
Do you have any idea why they bullied you?
It's because they're a lot older than me.
You need to talk to your boss.
Yeah, I will. It's finally lunchtime.
I've been counting the minutes.
How long is our lunch break?
It's 30 minutes.
That's it? I worked for 5 hours.
I know, it's terrible, but what can we do?
Can we protest?
We would get fired.
But we deserve a longer lunch break.
I agree. I think we should have 1 hour.
Let's start a petition rather than protest.
A petition is a perfect idea.
I have the worst job shift ever.
No, I do.
My shift is from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m.
My shift is from 6 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Okay, I was wrong. You have the worst shift.
It's ruining my health.
I have to change my sleeping schedule.
I can never have dinner with my family anymore.
Me too. My parents are mad at me.
Mine too. They want me to quit.
Let's quit together.
Yeah, let's quit next week.
I realize that I hate my job.
What's wrong with it?
I always have to treat customers like royalty.
Even when the customer is wrong?
At my job, the customer is always right.
Tell me a bad experience you had.
A customer dropped his drink on me once.
And then what happened?
He started getting mad at me.
That is so unreasonable.
Then my manager told me to apologize.
You should quit. Hi, how are you doing today?
I am fine.
Just so you know, we have a huge sale today.
Good to know.
We also have dresses that just came in today.
Can you please stop talking?
I beg your pardon?
I just want to shop, but you keep talking.
I'm just doing my job.
You're not very good at doing your job.
It's my job to tell you about our sale.
You're just really annoying. I got fired yesterday.
You're lying. You're the best worker there.
I really got fired.
How is that possible?
My coworker said I was stealing from the company.
Is that true?
Of course not. I would never steal.
Did you tell your manager that?
I tried, but my coworker put a necklace in my bag.
She must really hate you.
She's really jealous of me.
She's jealous and mean. I'm thinking of moving to Texas.
Why? You love California.
I do, but there's a great teaching job in Texas.
How much would you get?
I would get $70,000 a year.
How much do you make now?
I earn $60,000 a year.
I still don't think you should move.
Really? Why not?
All your friends and family are here.
Are there any other reasons?
I think you'll earn $70,000 if you're patient. I am a nurse.
Why didn't you want to become a doctor?
Doctors have to go to school longer.
But they get more money.
Nurses get a lot of money too.
Not really. Doctors have more prestige.
Prestige and money doesn't matter to me.
Good for you.
Are you a doctor?
I am going to be one in 4 years.
A lot can change in 4 years.
I know, but I believe in myself. I have overtime next week.
What does that mean?
It means I'm working more hours than usual.
What are your usual hours?
I usually work 8 hours a day for 5 days.
How about next week?
I'm working another 8 hours on Saturday.
But Mom was planning a party on Saturday.
I can't make it.
Can't you tell your boss?
That's not how the real world works.
I wish the world was perfect. Hey, Mr. Smith, are you busy?
Not at all. What's going on?
I've been working with the company for 10 years.
Yes, and I appreciate your dedication.
I think I should get a raise for my dedication.
Of course, but it must be reasonable.
I think I should be paid $30 an hour.
That's a little too much.
I have a master's degree, and I'm a great worker.
I know, but the economy is bad.
How about $25 an hour?
That can be considered. You are late to work again.
I'm very sorry.
How do you manage to make it late every day?
I don't mean to be so late.
You look very tired.
I didn't get enough sleep.
If you sleep earlier, you'll rise earlier.
I can't sleep that early.
Why? Are you a night owl?
No, I'm just very busy with housework.
Well, set your alarm and wake up on time.
I won't be late again, I promise. I can't unlock the door.
Maybe it's because the key is brand new.
The lock won't turn at all.
Are you sure the key is not upside down?
I've flipped it 5 times.
It still doesn't work?
No, the door is still locked.
Let me try to open it.
Maybe you'll have better luck.
I see what the problem is. You're using your old key.
Oops, I'm so used to my old house.
It's all right. Eventually you'll get used to this one.
I don't like the color of the walls.
It's a very bright color.
I want to repaint the whole house.
What color will you use?
I was thinking a nice blue color.
That sounds very nice and soft.
Will you help me paint the house?
I think we will still need help.
I'll ask some others to join us.
Will you pay us?
I'll pay you with pizza and soda.
It's a deal. I'm hired. My son broke a window yesterday.
How did he do that?
He said he was practicing his pitching.
He was pitching against the window?
No, against the side of the house.
If he missed, he's not a very good pitcher.
No, But he's pretty fast and can run long distances.
How do you know that?
I chased him when I found out he broke the window.
Well, you contributed to his training.
As his coach, my fee is 3 months of his allowance.
What a coincidence! That's enough for a new window. Why are you cutting into the wall?
I bought a new air conditioning unit.
I don't think that's how you install it.
Have you ever installed one before?
No, but that still looks wrong.
I think I know what I'm doing.
I see water pipes behind that wall.
I don't think that's good for the air conditioner.
I don't think so either.
Will you call some professionals now?
I guess that's the best thing to do.
You should have done so from the beginning. You have so many portraits on your wall.
I love displaying all the pictures I've taken.
How do you hang all the picture frames?
I just hang them on the wall.
You don't use nails, do you?
Well, yes, I do.
You're not allowed to use nails in an apartment.
Why not?
It ruins the walls for the next tenant.
I didn't think about that.
You'd better use poster putty the next time.
I'll cover all these holes with paint.
You sure bought a lot of Christmas lights.
I want the house to be shining this Christmas.
Do all of the houses on the block decorate?
Yes, they do. It is quite beautiful.
I can wait to see when it's done.
A parade marches by every year so people can see them.
What are you doing on the roof?
I'm going to make it look like it snowed up here.
Are you using Christmas lights and cotton?
That's right. I'll install a Santa Claus, too.
You sure are full of Christmas spirit.
Of course, it only comes once a year. The house down the street is on fire.
How do you know?
There is smoke coming from the house.
Did you call 911?
I am going to call right now.
I think they're having a barbecue.
This is nothing to joke about.
No, I mean the smoke is coming from a grill.
Oh, that explains the delicious smell.
Were we invited?
I'm afraid we were not.
How sad, even after saving their burning house.
How many roommates do you have?
There are 5 of us in total.
Wow. Don't you ever fight?
Sometimes, but we try not to.
Who does all the household chores?
We take turns so that it's fair.
That's a good way to do things.
Yes, it is, and it helps us get along better.
What about when one of you has a girlfriend over?
We agreed to try not to have them over too often.
I guess it would be a tight squeeze.
Too tight for any of our liking.
Who let the dog inside?
I did. What's the problem?
He got mud all over the new carpet.
That wasn't him. I just gave him a bath.
Now that I look closer, these look like footprints.
Well, they're not mine. They're too big.
They're not mine either. I haven't been outside.
I think those are Dad's footprints.
I think you're right.
Dad's in big trouble now.
Yes, he is. Maybe he'll sleep in the doghouse tonight.
I don't think the dog wants Dad as a roommate.
I made a terrible mistake.
What's the problem?
I made the check for the mortgage and didn't mail it.
When was it due?
Yesterday. I thought I sent it 3 days ago.
It was just an honest mistake.
Do you think I can send it now?
Well, you have to. They may charge a late fee, though.
I have to be more careful when making the payments.
Yes, you do. I'd hate to be evicted.
Don't joke about things like that.
I'm sorry. I'll go mail the check now.
I need a bigger closet.
I think you just need fewer clothes.
A woman can never have too many clothes.
She can if they don't fit in her closet.
Maybe we should take your things out of it.
Then where would I put my clothes?
You can put them in a small wardrobe.
I think it's easier if you throw some dresses out.
My dresses are nicer than your clothes.
I only have the clothes that are necessary.
So do I. I need to look nice more often than you do.
I wish your attitude was as nice as your dresses.
I have a big surprise for you.
Is it a new toy?
No, it's a big announcement.
That doesn't sound very exciting.
We are moving to a new house.
What's wrong with our apartment?
Well, a house is bigger.
Apartments are cozier.
You can have a dog in the new house.
But we already have a cat.
The new house has a tree house in the backyard.
Now there's a big surprise. I'm so excited.
There are holes in the wood in the garage.
Are they big or little?
They are actually quite tiny.
That is very worrisome.
Why do you say that?
You could have termites or carpenter ants.
You mean bugs could be eating at my house?
Yes, it is a very serious problem.
What should I do?
You need to fumigate them immediately.
Bugs are such a hassle.
I wish they were all dead.
I want to form a secret club.
That sounds fun. Where would the club meet?
Maybe we can meet in my attic.
No way. It's dark up there.
We just need to take flashlights.
What if we fall through the ceiling?
I don't think that will happen.
Most attics are haunted in movies.
Do you really believe in ghosts?
No, but I don't want to risk it.
Maybe the attic isn't such a good idea.
Let's meet in the living room instead.
I'm planning a housewarming party.
Is that to celebrate buying a heater?
Don't be so sarcastic.
I really don't know what that is.
It's so that we can meet our neighbors.
I don't really want to meet our neighbors.
Quit being so negative.
What do we do at this party?
Everyone brings a dish, and we sit and eat and talk.
Sounds like a regular party.
It's a regular party.
Next time, don't call it something so strange. This is the perfect house for us.
It has all the bedrooms we need.
Each bedroom even has a bathroom.
The backyard is huge.
And we finally have a pool.
What's the price for this house?
I didn't expect it to be so high.
This house is hideous.
I agree. We should look for a different house.
A house like this wouldn't be so bad.
As long as the price tag doesn't make it hideous.
Let's check the price first next time. What is that you're riding?
It's my new riding lawnmower.
It looks like a sporting vehicle.
Mowing the lawn can be a sport.
That doesn't sound like a very exciting sport.
It's exciting on a riding mower.
How long does it take you to finish the lawn?
Around 20 minutes.
It takes me an hour most of the time.
This tool is fun and convenient.
Can I borrow it sometime?
No way. A racer never lends out his race car.
The pool is filthy.
I forgot to put on the cover last night.
There are mosquitoes buzzing around it.
They lay their eggs in the stagnant water.
How are we supposed to go swimming?
You have to wait until I clean the pool.
Can you clean it now?
I have to before more mosquitoes hatch.
Try not to get bitten.
I'd hate to be hospitalized for a mosquito bite.
If you are, make sure you finish the pool first.
Your concern over me is heartwarming.
What is that black goo you're carrying?
It's roofing tar.
Are you replacing your shingles?
Yes, I am. The roof has been leaking in the rain.
Isn't tar very messy?
Yes, I need to be careful with it.
How long does it take to finish?
It takes several hours to replace all the shingles.
I think you'd better work very quickly.
Why do I have to work quickly?
It looks like it's going to rain again tonight.
Sometimes I think Mother Nature just likes being mean.
There is garbage all over the ground.
Those raccoons knocked over the trash cans again.
I feel like calling animal control.
Would they take care of the problem?
I think they'd come and catch them.
What would happen to the raccoons?
They'd be released into the wild.
What if they put them to sleep?
I didn't think about that.
Maybe it's better to buy chains for the trash cans.
I think so too.
That way we won't kill any raccoons. I am tired of living in my apartment building.
Didn't you just move in a few months ago?
Yes, but I really regret it.
Why do you regret it so much?
My neighbor is a percussionist.
That sounds awesome. I love the drums.
You wouldn't love them at 3 in the morning.
He plays that late into the night?
All the time. It sounds like I live in the jungle.
Why don't you just complain to the landlord?
I didn't want to cause problems.
Your neighbor caused problems in the first place. My apartment is too far from work.
Have you considered moving?
I've thought about it.
Where would you move to?
I don't like the neighborhood around my job.
What about the next one over?
Then I'd be too far from school.
There are some apartments in between the two.
I went to see them, but they were too small.
Why don't you live in a townhouse?
I suppose that would be a good idea.
Of course it's a good idea. It was my idea.
I repainted my house, so I need some new furniture.
What pieces are you looking for?
A new table, a sofa, and maybe a reading chair.
What's wrong with your old furniture?
It doesn't match the room anymore.
Is it still comfortable to use?
Yes, I think I will sell it.
You can also get it reupholstered.
Are you crazy? That is much too expensive.
It depends on where you have it done.
I still say that it takes too much effort.
Trying to help you takes too much effort, too. Apartments are so expensive these days.
Only rich people can afford to live in them.
My landlord raised the rent, so I'm moving out.
Where will you live?
I don't know yet. I have to search for an apartment.
Are you going to live alone?
Well, I've never had a roommate before.
I would find one if I were you.
It would be helpful in paying the rent.
Post an ad on Craigslist and see who replies.
If a psycho becomes my roommate, I'll blame you.
If that happens, I'll stay far away from your apartment.
There are so many bus stops.
Each bus has a specific stop it goes to.
How do I know which stop to wait at?
It's written on the bus schedule.
Where can I find the bus schedule?
You can look it up online.
Everything is online nowadays.
Yes, it makes things convenient.
What happens if I'm at the wrong stop?
You can check the destination on each bus.
What if it doesn't help and I'm still lost?
Ask a bus driver for help. There are so many buses going to Montebello.
There are many places in Montebello.
How do I know which bus to take?
First, choose where you want to go in Montebello.
All right, then what's next?
Read the list of Montebello buses going to that stop.
There are 3. How do I choose one?
They are all going to the same place?
Yes, it looks like they are.
Then choose the bus based on the timetable.
This is the bus that gets me there the soonest.
You'd better get moving. It'll be here soon.
I just missed my bus.
Oh no, what are you going to do?
I don't know. The next one comes in 10 minutes.
You won't make it to work on time.
What should I do?
Ask the next bus driver for help.
How can he possibly help me?
He could tell you which bus to ride.
Do you think it's all right to ride a different bus?
Sure, as long as you get to work on time.
I just hope I won't get lost.
You won't. Besides, it's good not to sit idly by. Where do I buy my bus ticket?
You buy it in the bus.
Isn't there a station?
Yes, but that's not where you buy tickets.
Does the bus driver give me my ticket?
The bus driver has a machine that does.
Do I buy a new ticket every time I ride the bus?
Yes, but if you plan to ride several buses, buy a day pass.
Why should I buy a day pass?
It would be cheaper than buying several tickets.
So I just wait for the bus to get here?
Yes, and make sure you have change. Why didn't you buy a bus ticket?
I have a tap card.
What is a tap card?
It stores money for me to use when I ride the bus.
Is it like a credit card?
It works exactly like a credit card.
How did the bus driver know you had one?
I tapped it on his ticket console.
I see. That is much faster.
Yes, and much more convenient.
Maybe I'll get myself a tap card.
You should. You'd save time and money.
Take out your student ID card.
Why do I need it?
If you show it to the driver, your ticket costs less.
That is very helpful to students.
Yes, saving every little bit counts.
He charged me a whole $1 less.
Yes, bus drivers are nice to students.
I wish I'd known it do it sooner.
Me too. We would have saved some money.
Does it work for college students too?
I think so, as long as you show a school ID.
I'd better tell my big brother too. There are so many bus lines here.
Yes, there are. I still get confused sometimes.
How do you know which buses to get on?
I check the schedules at each bus stop.
That is so convenient.
Yes, it is. It helps to keep me from getting lost.
So many bus lines can be confusing.
The buses pass by very frequently.
How often do they pass by?
Maybe once every 10 to 15 minutes?
I feel like I'll never get stranded here.
Definitely not. Just make sure you have a ticket. Excuse me.
Yes, how can I help you?
I can't find the Muni bus I'm looking for.
Well, the letters flash on the sign as they arrive.
That's the problem. I don't see the 8X Muni.
Oh, there's been a misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
The line you're looking for is actually a bus line.
Oh, where can I take it?
Just go out to the stop on the street.
It's a little confusing to have a Muni bus and a Muni train.
Just remember, if it has a number, it's a Muni bus.
At what time does the Montebello bus leave?
It leaves every 10 minutes.
Do you know when the next one is coming?
Well, you actually just missed it.
You mean I have to wait 10 whole minutes?
Unfortunately, sometimes, though, it's a little faster.
I wonder if I'll still have enough time for shopping.
You only have a few minutes to buy something.
I'm in a bit of a hurry.
You should try different bus routes.
Is it easy to navigate bus routes?
Very easy. Here's a map for you to read. What bus do we need to take?
We need to take the metro.
The metro bus stop isn't here.
No, I meant the Metro Gold Line.
I've never ridden that bus line before.
It's not a bus, it's a Metrolink train.
Why do we need to take the train?
It'll take us to Pasadena faster.
How will it do that?
Trains have fewer stops and never get stuck in traffic.
That sounds very convenient.
It is. Hurry and buy your tap card.
I'm so tired.
Me too. That's the longest flight I've ever ridden.
Where's our hotel?
I have the address right here.
It's not too far. We can take the bus.
Actually, we can't.
Why we can't?
The bus will not allow us to carry luggage.
That's so inconvenient.
It's because it'll take up space on the bus.
How do we get back to the hotel then?
I guess we'll have to call a taxi. Excuse me, I need a ticket.
You owe me $1.
I already put one in.
Yes, and you owe me another.
The counter says fare is $1.
The fare counter tells how much money you've inserted.
I don't understand.
It reads $1 because you put $1 in.
How do I know I've paid the fare?
The counter will go back to 0.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Now that you've paid your $2, here's your ticket. I like a window seat.
Why are you always so excited about sitting there?
I like being able to look outside.
You walk along the streets all the time.
That's true, but this way it's like a movie.
What do you mean it's like a movie?
I like watching the people walking by.
All people walk the same way, you know.
Perhaps, but not all people live the same way.
What does this have to do with a window seat?
I just like looking out at the world.
Suppose the world is rather peaceful. We only have to ride for one stop.
Yeah, then we have a bus transfer.
Let's sit here by the door.
I don't think we should sit there.
Why don't you want to sit there?
Those seats are reserved for the handicapped and elderly.
Are all the seats next to the exits reserved?
I think they are. They have signs beside them.
All the seats close to those are taken.
Just choose any seat.
Oh, look, we're there already.
I suppose standing wasn't so bad anyway.
This bus is amazing.
It's so big.
The seats are comfortable too.
I didn't know they have outlets and Wi-Fi.
These buses are as comfortable as possible.
Let's look for a seat with an outlet.
Look, there's one there.
It looks like it's already taken.
I guess we have to be faster next time.
I found one.
Sit down, quickly.
We're all set for our trip now. The man getting on the bus is in a wheelchair.
The driver has to adjust the seats.
What will he do for them?
He'll move them out of the way.
They look difficult to move.
Maybe we should help him.
What do I do?
Just release the lever under the seat.
Now what do I do?
Let's push the seats out of the way.
The driver and the man are so grateful.
We should always try to help others. Hi. Sorry I took so long to meet you.
That's all right. We have plenty of time.
Who is that girl sleeping on your shoulder?
She's just someone else riding the bus.
You mean you don't know her?
No, she boarded after I did and fell asleep.
Don't you mind her leaning on your shoulder?
No, I don't. She must be exhausted.
What if she misses her stop?
I heard her say she's going to Main Street.
Hey, that's our stop too.
Yeah, so just let her sleep. It'll be fine.
Hey, you need to wake up now.
Where am I?
You're at the last stop on the route.
What? How did we get so far?
You fell asleep and didn't request a stop.
I was supposed to get off 3 stops ago.
I didn't know. All I do is drive the bus.
How can I get back from here?
A bus going back will arrive soon.
That's good. I'd hate to be stranded.
Make sure you don't fall asleep this time.
Trust me, I'll never fall asleep again.
You should put away those chips.
Why? I'm hungry.
You'll leave crumbs everywhere.
Someone will pick them up.
Probably roaches and vermin.
There are no roaches on the bus.
That's only because people work to keep things clean.
You're exaggerating.
There are signs saying no food on the bus.
No one takes those signs seriously.
Imagine if everyone left crumbs and trash on the bus.
I guess I should not make a mess at least. That child just won't stop crying.
It's been crying for the last 3 stops.
The mother has tried feeding it already.
I guess she can't change the diaper on the bus.
I read once that babies' ears hurt on the bus.
Why do their ears hurt?
It's because of the air pressure in the bus.
Is it like when your ears hurt on a plane?
Well, my ears hurt too.
I don't think that's because of air pressure.
I can't stand it anymore. Let's get off now.
All right, that screeching is getting to me too. Hello, it's nice to meet you.
Hello, likewise.
Are you taking the bus downtown?
Yes, I am. I'm doing some shopping.
Oh, so am I. Prices are so much better there.
Yes, they are.
The weather is very nice today, at least.
I'm glad for that. It's nice for walking about.
Heat waves are so unfortunate. They drain my energy.
I know what you mean.
Would you like to join me while shopping today?
I just remembered. I have to get off at the next stop. Oh no, I lost my ticket.
Was it an all-day pass?
Yes, I just bought it.
What are you going to do?
Well, I guess all I need to do is get home.
It takes 3 transfers to get to your house.
Maybe I'll just hop the bus.
No way! You have to buy another ticket.
It's not a big deal. No one will notice.
You'd better not. You could get in trouble.
I feel like I'm wasting my money.
A $2 ticket is better than a $150 ticket fine. My tap card isn't working.
Why not? Try it again.
It's still not accepting the fare.
Is the magnetic strip broken?
No, I just used it at the station.
Did it run out of credit?
No, I just refilled it yesterday.
Did you tap it upside down?
I tried flipping it several times.
Look, you're using a Metro card.
What's the problem with that?
This is the Montebello bus line.
Plane tickets are so expensive.
I can't afford to fly to San Francisco.
Well, we can always go by bus.
There's a bus that drives to San Francisco?
There are buses that drive to any nearby state.
That sounds perfect. How much is the fare?
Usually 1/5 of what a plane ticket costs.
How do we buy tickets?
If we buy them online, they're even cheaper.
What bus line do I search?
Greyhound buses are the most popular.
I'm so glad we'll have a trip after all. This line is so long.
We've been waiting for almost an hour.
I guess they do really check thorough.
What are they checking for?
They need to make sure no one is carrying any weapons.
I'm glad they check thoroughly for that.
They also have to make sure no one has drugs.
Wow, I guess that's why the police dogs are here.
Look, there are only 3 people ahead.
After that, can we board the bus?
Yes, we're almost there.
Good. I'm tired of standing in line. What time is it?
The sun just rose.
How many more hours are left?
Maybe 2 more hours.
That's good. I'm hungry.
I'm feeling hungry too.
My neck hurts from sleeping in a bad position.
Next time, maybe we should bring pillows.
Definitely. Then my head won't bounce around.
At least you're not car sick.
You're car sick?
It's better not to talk about it. Do you have any online accounts?
What is an online account?
Something you use on social networks.
I don't know what those are.
Websites where you talk about yourself.
Why would I want to do that?
So you can make friends.
I already have friends.
You can make more friends.
But I don't need more friends.
Forget I mentioned anything.
You're still my friend, right? You should add me on Facebook.
I don't have a Facebook.
Why don't you make one?
I don't have money.
Facebook is free to join.
What do I have to do?
Go to the website and sign up.
It says I need an email address.
Don't you have one?
I don't remember the password.
Don't you ever email friends?
I like texting better.
Why are you taking pictures of yourself?
I need a profile picture.
Just use any picture.
I need it to be perfect.
Have you added any new friends?
I added our classmates.
The girls too?
A few of the girls.
A good picture won't get you a girlfriend.
Maybe they will think I am handsome.
Why would they think that?
Girls like a guy with a nice smile. The cute girl from class added me on Facebook.
Has she sent you any messages?
Not yet. I'm still waiting.
What makes you think she will?
We have a lot in common.
How do you know?
We posted about the same TV show.
Why don't you send her a message first?
I am afraid she will reject me.
Just try to be friends for now.
I can't message her if you're here.
Fine, then I won't help you. I saw the pictures of your date yesterday.
It wasn't a date.
Didn't you go to the movies?
Yes, I went to the movies together.
Then it was a date.
The girl was my cousin.
I see. That was my mistake.
You should not assume things.
So Facebook dating did not go well?
I don't just use Facebook for dating.
What else could it be for?
I play games sometimes, too.
I met someone online yesterday.
Who is it?
A boy from Budapest.
Where is Budapest?
I asked him that question too.
What did he say?
He said it is in Hungary.
Is that very far away?
Thousands of miles away.
How can you be friends then?
I just like talking to him.
Maybe he'll teach you Hungarian.
Why did you fall asleep in class today?
I stayed up late playing Farmville,
What is that?
a game on Facebook.
You play too many games.
You should play with me sometime.
No way. I don't want to.
Why don't you?
I don't want to be a zombie.
What's a zombie?
What you'll become if you play too many games.
I guess I should play less often. Are you ready to go home?
I can't go home yet.
Why? Do you have club activities?
No, I have detention.
Why did you have detention?
Because I did not turn in the homework.
Weren't you homesick yesterday?
Yes, I was very sick.
Then the teacher should understand.
He saw pictures of my party on Facebook.
If you're not sick, you shouldn't stay home.
I think I'll just unfriend him. You were a cute child.
How would you know?
Your mom posted your baby pictures on Facebook.
When did she do that?
Last week. Didn't you see them?
No, my laptop is in the shop.
Most of our classmates have seen them.
This is too embarrassing.
It is not that bad.
I'm going to make her delete them.
I should mention there are videos too.
My reputation is ruined. I was fired from my part-time job.
Why did you get fired?
My boss said I was too irresponsible.
Didn't you do good work for him?
I missed a few days of work.
Why is that a problem?
I went to the arcade and he found out.
Did you post pictures on Facebook again?
Yes, but I didn't know he'd see them.
Everyone can see your Facebook.
I'll be more careful next time.
Just don't do bad things at all. I'm deleting my Facebook.
I thought that you liked Facebook.
I do, but it's inconvenient.
Are the games not fun anymore?
That's not it.
Did you get bored of reading posts?
No, I still like them.
Did you lose interest in your friends?
Of course not.
Then what's the problem?
It's too easy to be stalked.
Don't worry, only attractive people are stalked. I found a new social networking site.
That's cool. What's it called?
It's called Tumblr. It's a blog site.
It's blogging different from Facebook?
It is very different and much more fun.
Why is it more fun?
You get to see more people's posts.
What kind of posts?
Many different kinds based on your interests.
It sounds fun. Is it free?
Yes, it's free.
All right, I'll join. Just don't follow my blog. I am following my favorite artist on Tumblr.
Why are you following their blogs?
I'm hoping they will see my drawings.
What would that do?
I heard that some artists find jobs this way.
You mean the artist hires them?
Sometimes, if their art is good.
That sounds amazing.
Tumblr is very good for getting noticed.
I want to be a singer.
Maybe you can post some songs on Tumblr.
I don't think Lady Gaga will notice me. Do you know about phone applications?
Not much. Are you looking for one?
I want to download the Tumblr app.
If you do, you'll never do any homework.
Why do you think that?
You'd waste time on your phone all day.
Don't you think I am responsible?
I know you're not responsible.
Why would you say that?
Because you never turn things in on time.
Maybe I'll enroll on online classes.
They won't be anything like Tumblr.